Hey, my friends. Uh, yeah. Just as I hit record, everything starts running in my house. My fridge, the stove. Alright. Welcome to Owlets Tarot. These are some kind of unplanned readings, that it kind of felt urgent to get a reading out to each sign. With certain signs, kind of pushing their way to the forefront. In Cancer, you and Virgo, Virgo and Leo in particular, your energies came through very strong with a message that I feel needs to be heard by at least someone in particular. But hopefully all who listen can gain something from it. Please know these are not personal readings, these are general readings. So if something applies, awesome. If it doesn't, it's not yours. If this is your first time watching, welcome. And no, I normally don't sound like this. Still healing from dental work. Alright, so let's get into your reading, Cancer. Alright, so right off the bat, okay, well, in present energy, we have you appearing loud and proud as a bitch, or bitch. No, sorry. As a witch on a broomstick. That's not the picture at all. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the picture right. I'm not speaking right. What the fuck? Alright, that's a witch on a crow, or a fairy on a crow. Using the forces that are greater than her to her advantage, knowing that she can't avoid. Cancerian energy. This is an energy of, having the strength to be able to tackle something head on. In recent past energy, we have you showing up as the Elder of Fire, or the King of Fire. You or someone in your life, but I feel that this energy is all you. And in upcoming energy, we have the Page of Cups. And then some clarifiers that were drawn. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, with Oracle Community, Kava. Alright, so this past energy, being born under the sign of Cancer, it's literally being born under the sign of emotional sensitivity, which is a beautiful thing and can be a blessing and a curse, just like with every sign. We have our strengths and our weaknesses, and our weaknesses can be strengths, and our strengths can be weaknesses, and it's all a cumfuckery of fun. But Cancer being represented also by the crab, that's a nice reminder for you, that beneath that tough outer armor hides extreme sensitivity. extreme shyness in some of you. For others, it could be an overwhelming fear of ridicule or some form of public humanization, or public, what's the word, Spirit? Public humiliation, thank you. um, Often a Cancer, often many of us will withdraw within. Just Cancers have that nifty little shell to pop into, as us Virgos have our cave that we can, bounce into. But, often we will withdraw to avoid being hurt, but by withdrawing too often, or by beginning to withdraw too easily, we begin to allow fear to rule and rob you of opportunity, rob you of joy, rob you of simplicity and calm and newness and self-growth and community. Now, this is not going to apply to everybody, but for some, I am sensing, with the way that these three cards line up, the Eight of Cups needing to release something, facing the community, and there being a sense of betrayal and sadness. I do feel like some of you, like I said, this is not applying to many, I don't feel, have had a falling out with a friend. And this is, I feel, the energy that I feel here, this is toxic where you guys are at now. Maybe one day it'll be different, but this back and forth has to stop. I just looked down and saw stillness, got inner peace as well. So the way to these things, yes, are through our connection and through our sense of community and trust and love in one another. But, sometimes that can cause some of our biggest heartbreaks. There are some crossed wires here. Okay, what does that mean? So, there's either mixed communication, poor communication, no communication, assumptions, being made to do something. Okay. Okay. Let's take a deep breath, because, okay. Energy is heavy and information is fast, but it's kind of being cryptic. So, I'm trying my best to connect the dots. This past energy here, my lovely Cancers, was you really standing in a place of power? There could have been a bit of unhealthy ego intertwined. If not from you, possibly from someone else directed toward you. Possibly someone's negativity directed at you brought out. an uncharacteristic trait of yours. But the Chariot current energy moving into upcoming energy, Page of Water. You know, there's this feeling of, the fiery energy within you, the courageous, strong energy within you, and the intense sensitivity and emotional side of you is at war in regards to something, and you are trying to strike that balance that makes the most sense for you here, riding in the center. And with you when facing a tough challenge, you face it head on. And when a situation feels like it's moving at the speed of light, the Chariot is here to remind you to call on the positive aspects of the ego to guide you. Okay? Fill your spirit with courage, and don't allow yourself to be distracted by negativity and by the fears that can all too often knock us off our course. This Eight of Cups coming out, clarifying that there is something that you need to remove from your life. Doesn't have to be a person, obviously. Could be a bad habit. Something for others. It could be something that was very beneficial, to you at one point, and now it's no longer serving you, and it's just something that's taking up internal space. Using up your internal gigabytes, and you need to cleanse and erase that shit so that you're allowing in space for newness, for more community, a deeper and truer sense of community. I feel like that's really important for some of you, especially because I do feel like some of you are in situations where someone close to you has caused you pain by being deceptive or not having your back or not being reciprocal in some way. Five of Pentacles. Not turned around there. What deck did I use? It's on the bottom. Oh, we got the Tower underneath. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Got the Five of Cups here. What card did I just flip over? Five of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. So feeling like, the loss of something, or something, losing something sometimes can feel like the end of the world. But you ever notice that sometimes, we lose something, it feels like the end of the world, but if we had a button where we could fast forward our lives, forward like 30 days, sometimes even less, we are in a completely different frame of mind, where what once bothered us, triggered us, elicited a almost visceral reaction. Suddenly is no more, It's lost its gusto. Eight of Cups here as well. So yeah, definitely needing to let something go. We've also got the Moon. Pisces energy, also Cancerian to me, obviously, with the little crab. And the Fool, a new beginning. So, yeah, there is something here for you. But you need to relax, recognize that not all may be as it seems, and for some of you, you just need a chance to more deeply connect with more of your community. Alright, Kava Kava. Let's read this and I'll let you guys go. Celebration, kinship with tribe, community. Friendship, union, finding your chosen family. But it can also mean separation, not wanting to connect with others, a sense of loneliness. When we retreat inside that crab shell, that can be a lonely place. Cancer. Kava in Tongan means bitter, and in Hawaiian it's called awa. Legend has it that kava was brought over to the islands by the gods Cain and Canola from their ancestral Polynesia. These words are so hard for me to say, especially with my mouth. Fun. Kava was known as the drink of the gods and honored across the Pacific Islands. Kava is believed to first have originated in northern Vanuatu thousands of years ago. Considering the plant lacks seeds or a means to self-propagate, it is believed that it was tended to by the gods until the first indigenous peoples arrived. Kava tea was regarded as a blessing and poured onto shrines, then later drunk by the kahuna, or spiritual leader of the ceremony. It was considered holy and only given to those of high rank, but eventually it became more widely accessible. Sometimes called the intoxicating pepper, the effects of kava are a curious combination of deep relaxation alongside stimulation to the central nervous system. It almost sounds to me like similar to kratom. Kava is relaxing the muscles and dampens pain while increasing the flow of thoughts. Kava can greatly increase mental clarity, ease depression, confusion, and sorrow, and sharpen intuition. Kava directly affects the limbic system and helps control the center of our emotions, just as the moon does. Hello. As we're talking about this emotional sensitivity within you. Cancer. So the guidance here. Kava's energy moves through our nervous system like a butterfly, relaxing, widening, and assisting us in surrendering. Although you might be amid an important moment in your life, remember that you don't have to do it alone. That sense of community. Alright? When you widen your circles intentionally or unintentionally, people have to be booted from circles. You receive support from the universe and others to join you on your path. To fully draw upon butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Are you a protector, creator, connector, or visionary? And how does that correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution? Egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community, and the parallels with your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. Yeah, I think that's good to leave on. Bottom of the deck here we have 6 of water. Childhood friendships, looking back, reminiscing, perhaps looking back on happier days, perhaps looking back in an attempt to detect patterns. And I'm also noticing we've got another 5 of Swords here beneath it. So to those of you who may be going through friendship difficulties, I send you extra blessings. And to all of you, thank you for watching. Be kind to those around you, but first and foremost, be kind to and take care of yourself. I love you for watching, and we will talk again soon. Bye, guys.